guys, it's Patty with Little Red Southern Kitchen, and today we're going to be making smothered pork chops in the Instant Pot. For this you are going to need some flour, salt and pepper, garlic powder. I have some sirloin chops here, they're boneless sirloin chops. I've got an onion that I've chopped up and some beef broth. I am going to do a little bit of things different because I'm not going to brown my chops in here. I'm going to take them over to the stove and brown them, but let's get started real quick. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is try and open this. I'll put some garlic powder on here. And some pepper. I bought some of my pepper last night, but in the meantime I had already filled this up with this powdered pepper, which I do not like, but you use what you got when you got it. Okay, I need to get a spoon now. I'm gonna touch that meat. I don't want to stick my hand into that pepper. Whoa, Lord. I've been peppered. And some salt. I'm just going to salt it on the one side. I'm not. Because this is kosher and a little bit bigger. Let me get a towel. Alright, in here, this is self-rising, but it doesn't matter what kind of flour you use. And that should be enough. And I'm not going to put any garlic powder in here, but I am going to put some salt and pepper in the flour. I have to watch it with this pepper. I like to see my pepper, that way I know how much it's getting. I also have, like I said, an onion and some beef broth. So what I'm going to do is, I've got some oil heating up on the stove back there, and all I'm going to want to do is brown these up. I'm not going to cook them done because the thing will. So let's go over to the stove. I've dredged it in flour.
Okay, you're on now.
I'm sorry, I'm a little ahead of myself. I'm going to dredge these in flour. And like I said, brown them just a little. And after I get these in the pan here, I want to talk to y'all about a couple of things that's going on, that's been going on. My grease is not warm enough, but that's okay. We can talk. Okay. Last year I did a Q&A, and one of my questions was, who inspired you to start on YouTube? And I listed Miss Carla's Spices. I also listed Miss Phyllis Stokes. I used to watch her all the time. And she's actually from here in South Carolina. She lived in St. Matthews. St. Matthews is where I went to high school. So I grew up a little bit there for a couple of years and graduated high school from there. In August, I believe it was, her husband, Mr. Bucky, passed on, and at the same time, she was diagnosed with cancer. Well, she passed away on Saturday, and it's funny because I was thinking about her, wondering how she was doing, but she passed on Saturday, and I want y'all to go. I'm gonna add a link at the end. I want you to go over and check out her videos. They're gonna keep them up because all of her proceeds go to a Christian school there in Calhoun County, and which I think is great. And her son said that he's gonna add little tidbits and things of his mom and Mr. Bucky. So I want y'all to, you know, show her some love. Let's keep it going. She was an awesome cook. And you know, me and my southern cooks. Anyway, the last time I was on here, I had mentioned that Tony's truck was broke down. Tony was out of work for 6 weeks, and let me tell you, we almost lost everything. Because if y'all remember, at the end of last year, November and December, I was in the hospital 4 times in those 2 months. So anything we had put back, we had got into for gas, medication, blah, blah, blah. But I want to give a shout out to a couple of friends. My friend Robin, who is my best friend, she helped me out with my medication one time while he wasn't working, and her husband Richard, and my friend Kendall, and just our friend Kevin and his wife was great to us. He gave us a little Christmas gift and was great and helped us out. I also had some friends on here on Facebook, on YouTube, that constantly contacted me to see how I was doing, how we were doing. And sorry guys, I'm going to say your name, and I'm going to add links to their channels at the end. It's Gidget, JT, Dave Larson, and Sue. And I want to thank y'all, but I want you to know that with being threatened to be, we had an eviction notice, and our electric almost got cut off. My internet did get cut off, but I want you to know that my husband in 2 weeks has paid and caught everything up, and we are in the black. So I am so proud of him. He is a hard worker. Pain in my butt, but he is a hard worker. Alright, as I said, what we're doing here is we're just browning these. So what I'll do is I'll bring you back whenever these are brown, and we'll go to the next step. Okay, like I said, we're just browning these, and we aren't getting these done. Tony's not a big pork chop fan. I absolutely love him. Alright, let's go over to the Instant Pot. I am not going to brown these, saute these onions. It's fine. I'm not going to add any more salt and pepper to them. Okay, now all I'm doing is I'm going to put some beef broth. Some people put chicken broth. It's all totally up to you. I choose to use beef broth. Probably about a cup. Alright, I'm going to turn this on about 15 minutes. Alright, and we'll be back, and I'm going to make sure your vent's on. I'm going to do a 5-minute natural release, and then we'll bring you back. See you in a minute. Okay guys, we're back. I've let this natural release for a little over 5 minutes. I'm going to vent it now. And in the meantime, we're going to talk some more. If you're new here, I want to welcome you. take a look around, see what you like. I do a lot of Southern cooking, and I think my instructions are pretty easy. Anybody can do it. And to my subscribers already, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. So, give me a big thumbs up if you like what I'm doing. And share it out on your social media. Help me grow my channel a little bit. I really enjoy doing this. I've been going on 3 years now in July. I did take a year off because of health reasons, but I'm back. I've been gone for 2 weeks, but I'm back now. So, what I'm waiting to do is for this silver thing to drop down. And, you know, if we watch it, it's not going to happen. So, I'll bring you back when it drops down for the next step. And when it's almost time to eat. Okay. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get these chops out of here. I'm glad they're not falling apart, because that's... Okay, I'm going to turn this on saute. And what I've did, I've made a slurry, but I used cornstarch and a little bit of beef broth. With this, we're having some rice and just some corn. It's actually 8 o'clock at night. Tony didn't get home till late, and because he had to stop at the store for me. To get something for our supper tomorrow night. We're finally having a little bit of winter in South Carolina. Nothing great. It's been in the 60s during the day. Night got pretty cold. Some rain. No snow. We don't get snow here. It's not in the stars for us to get snow. I don't know if y'all remember my oldest dachshund, Nikita, had IDD, the intravertebral disc disorder, last year. Well, she's got it again, and she's partially paralyzed again. So we've got her in the playpen a lot. But I was thinking last weekend, I'm like, I need a stroller, because I want to go for a walk. And it's not fair to her. I don't want to leave her at home. She's that spoiled. So I put out a feeler for an In Search Of, and my friend Robin brought me one, and I've got another lady that might have one for us. She's over there on the couch now, barking, because Lord knows she's alone. Alright, Tony, where you going, honey? Alright, this is thickened up quite a bit. What I am going to do is I'm going to put these back in now. We're actually watching, I don't know if y'all have CBS All Access, but we're actually watching Picard tonight with our meal. So, alright. Turn this off. And let's start. I don't know why I had that out. Let's work on supper.
It's bubbling.
Yeah, it'll turn off. I mean, it's off, it'll cool down. Oh, let me get a spoon so I can get some of that good gravy. I want this big piece. Got some corn. Sorry it's not fresh. Fresh out the can. Didn't make any biscuits or rolls. I want to let you know that I do have a lot of recipes that I'm planning on doing in the next couple of weeks, so please be on the lookout for that. And here we go. We've got our Instant Pot smothered pork chops, rice with the gravy, and some corn. Thank you for stopping by. Give me a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you're not already. Love to have you in the family. Alright guys, supper's ready.